Hi everyone, Cassie here from Primrose Dawn, and today I wanted to talk about another of the fabrics that I used in the Iris Bralette. Today I want to talk about glissenette. Now this is a very sheer fabric and it's usually used in making skating costumes. I haven't seen it a whole lot in lingerie, but I just thought it would be fun to try out. And glissenette is interesting because it has more stretch in the lengthwise grain than it does in the crosswise grain. It has hardly any in the crosswise grain, about 10%, but this gold color that I have here, this has about 60% stretch in the lengthwise grain, and so you'll want to turn your pattern pieces accordingly. And it comes in shiny and matte versions. This is a shiny version, as you can see. It has nice glisten to it, probably why it's called glissenette, and it's quite sheer. Now another version I have is a matte version, and it has the same sheer texture, but you can see the surface of the fabric is more dull. And this also has a lot more stretch in the lengthwise grain than it does in the crosswise grain. And these fabrics are nylon spandex. These have a pretty high amount of spandex in them, about 10%. And the word of warning I have about these fabrics is that they can snag very easily. So if you use them, you'll want to be sure and use a very sharp rotary blade and sharp scissors. And use very thin, sharp pins. I use satin pins when I sew lingerie. You want to be careful if you're just using regular ball-headed pins.